Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am excited. Today is the kickoff of Paper Terrace's Base Pages collaboration. These are all of the different YouTube channels that are participating, and I am participating as well. And Cindy A. Lewis is up today, and Jessica has some videos that kind of walk through the whole process, but it's a way for us to just come up with different inspiration, easy junk journal ideas for our pages in our journal. And these are the prompts that everybody is working on. So today, day 1 is pocket. And then I am day 8 with window. I am on July 22nd. And you can use the hashtag Base Pages PT on YouTube and all the other socials to find all the different videos. And Jessica has also created a playlist, and she'll update it each day as each video becomes live, and I will share that playlist as well. But what I wanted to do today, since my video isn't till July 22nd, I thought it would be fun just to make a little small journal for my base pages that I'm going to try to play along. I don't know if I'll be able to get every day done, but I'm going to try to play along. So let's get started. I am going to be using this vintage wallpaper for my cover, and it's such a great feeling when your family gets you. My nephew, he texted me a few weeks ago, and his girlfriend was out thrifting, and she came across a bag full of vintage wallpaper, and they were asking me if I wanted it, and I was like, well, of course I wanted it. So this is a page from one of those from the pack. And it was so cool because a lot of them were already chopped down into different sizes. And on the bag, there was a note about vintage wallpaper to use in making crafts. So there was, this must have been, someone who either did crafting or junk journaling that had cut all these down. This one was bigger, and I trimmed it down to it was 12 inches, and I just straightened up the edge, so it's a little bit shy of 12 inches, and then I cut it down to 9 inches tall. And then I have this a really pretty piece of scrapbook paper, and so I thought I would put this on the inside cover to cover this side up. So I'm going to fold this. I'm going to go ahead and put the crease in. I'm going to do a little bit of glue, but then I'm going to sew around the edges and have that be sewn in. So I'm just going to start. Hopefully I cut this. Looks like I cut it about the right size. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue just to kind of get it started. And then we'll go from there and get it sewed down. And I'm trying to decide if I want to go ahead and fold this first. Maybe I do. Let me fold it. I know the back of this is just so pretty too, but I really liked that other side. I thought that the yellow flowers went nice with the cover. So yeah, so I think I'll do that. So then let me put a little bit of glue here. I hope everybody is doing well. In the comments down below, let me know if you are going to watch all of the videos as part of this collaboration. And if you're going to even play along. So let me know down below if you're going to watch or if you're going to watch and play along. Either way, I think it's great because the videos will be here, permanently. So it'll be great to have these references to fall back on. I'm also participating in another collaboration this month. And it's with Rach and Bella Crafts. And what I like about both of these challenges, this one is base pages. So, the projects are pretty straightforward. not too complicated. And then Rach and Bella's is more about like simple summer, keeping it simple. And I love that idea as well. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Awesome. Okay, I like that. So I'm going to add just a little bit of glue here in the middle. But my video for Rach and Bella's collab goes up on the 19th of July. And yeah, so I think it's good. It gets me, kind of helps get my creative juices flowing when I do these challenges. So I do enjoy that. And I'm spreading out the glue. Hopefully it won't show through this wallpaper. I don't need a whole lot since I'm going to be sewing. But I thought I would put just a little bit to keep it all together. So the prompt word for today is pocket. So maybe I will make just an easy pocket today. So this will be a twofer video, making my journal and then doing today's prompt. How about that? But I do appreciate all the new subscribers. Welcome. I'm so glad you all subscribed. And make sure to go back. I have, I don't know, what do I have now? Over 500 or over 600 videos. I have a lot in there. And I have a couple playlists that you can check out if you're new. Look at that. That looks so nice. So I'm going to let the glue dry a little bit before I sew around the edges. Oh, I like that a lot. And then I'll probably add some lace on the front. All right, so I'm going to set that aside, and then let me show you the papers I'm going to put on the inside. So I just went through my stash and just kind of grabbed a whole bunch. So I might use that as a pocket or a tag or something. That was the offcut of this page. But I'm definitely going to use this ledger paper. I think that'll be fun. Need to trim that a little bit. I like using a doily, paper doily. So we'll add that in there. And then this is a fun, just a receipt page from Temu. And then I have a piece of my coffee dyed paper that I want to include. Perfect. I won't have to cut that one down. And I will do a 3-hole pamphlet stitch, I think. And I think I am going to make a second one of these. And I'm going to have that as a giveaway. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you're subscribed. And I'll do another wallpaper journal. And then here is another coffee dyed piece of mine. I did a little stenciling pattern on there. And then these are avocado dyed. And I did those myself as well. And then I have a piece of Edith Holden. And trying to decide if I want it to fold. I think I might fold it this way. I'll trim it down a little bit. I like varying the widths of my journal pages so that there's a little bit of variety there. I like how this one's a little bit different. Like that. And let me trim down the pages that need to be trimmed. and then I'll be right back and we'll do a little flip through. I have the papers picked out. I went back through my stash and got a couple more that had some images on them. I just didn't like that it was all blank. I do that sometimes where it's just all plain papers, but this time I wanted to add some other variety. So here's my coffee dyed paper, and then here I just added a fun little nature, and I made this into a pocket, some music paper, an envelope, some school paper, and some bill paper, avocado dyed paper, some ledger paper, a paper doily, and some nature page, and then some avocado dyed tracing paper, and then an Edith Holden page for the middle. So yeah, I think that'll give me plenty of pages to play around in. And on the ledger paper, I folded this over to make it a side tuck. And then there's the back side. And then I have this cute little bobcat back here. And then just another pretty nature page. All right, next I will take this over to the sewing machine, and I'm going to sew around the edges, and then I'll come back and I'm just going to sew this in. I am going to do, I think I'll just do a 3-hole pamphlet stitch. I'll either do a 3 or a 5, and then it'll be ready. I have the cover sewn. I just did a zigzag stitch, and I just went with a color that I thought worked well with these kind of blue lavender flowers. Now I have full videos on how to sew a signature in, but so I won't do the whole thing, but there's a few tips I thought I would go ahead and share. Especially when you're doing a single signature, it makes it a whole lot easier because you don't have to poke holes separate for your cover and your signature. You can just poke all the holes at the same time. So the first thing you want to do is make sure all your pages are lined up the way you want them. And I usually try to make sure that my pages get at least 2 holes poked through them, so that that they'll be secure. And it looks like everything is good. And so I have these giant paper clips, and you can get them on Amazon. If you need a link, let me know. And I also have picked them up in the past at Hobby Lobby. Now I'm not sure if Hobby Lobby still carries them, because I haven't bought them in a while. And some people don't do all 4 sides, but I go ahead and do that. And you want to make sure that all your pages are down in a nice V. Hopefully that's in focus. And I have this old book that has become my bookbinding book. And what I like to do is open the book up so I have a nice like a tool, a fixture that I can use to keep this closed up. And then I use this awl, and I just poke, and I make sure it goes all the way through. See it sticking out there? And then I come up to the top, and then I'll do one down about 1 inch from the bottom and 1 inch from the top. And then the yarn, I'm just using embroidering thread. I know a lot of people like to use floss, waxed thread. I don't use waxed thread. I think I've made dozens and dozens of books and have not had an issue with this embroidery thread. And I measure out about 3 times the height of the journal. That'll give you a lot of extra to work with. And then I start on the inside, and then I go out, and then I'll go down, I'll go back in, and then I'll go up to the top, and then back in through the middle. And I'll fast forward this part. And you want to make sure this doesn't slip through, so I'll tuck it under my paper clip, and that kind of keeps it. All right, and when you're coming back through the middle, you want to make sure that you don't put your needle through this thread. You don't want to split it, because if you do, you're not going to get a tight knot, and your pages will kind of be wobbly. And so before I tie the knot, I put one thread on one side of this going up and down, and one on the other, and I make sure it looks taut on the outside, looks nice and firm, and I make sure this all looks good. And then I'm going to trim this one down a little bit. Makes it easier to tie the knot. Oops. Try that again. There we go. And then I do right over left, then left over right, or vice versa. Make sure it's all nice and tight. And then I'll do one more for added measure. Like I said, I have a more in-depth tutorial if you need it. But then all the pages are now sewn in. So I am ready for the base page collaboration. Yeah, I'm excited. It'll be fun. Now, so for today is what, pockets? So let me think about that. And I'm going to get some lace and add a little bit of lace, I think. Maybe on the cover. All right, so day one is pocket, and I pulled out this fabric. I thought it went well with the cover, and I'm going to make a little pocket inside here. I love making fabric pockets, and they're super easy and simple to make. And I'm going to take a little piece off here. Just going to kind of eyeball it. Yeah, I think this is going to be a fun collaboration. I love all of the channels that are participating. And I think it'll be fun to do a giveaway as well. So this will just give you some ideas of what the journal will look like. I need to iron this real quick because it will bother me that crease is there. And the other thing I like to do to give them some stability is to back it onto a little bit of cardstock. Yeah, I think that'll be good. So I'm going to back it onto this cardstock, and I'm going to go ahead and sew around it and iron it, and I'll be right back. I have backed the fabric on a little bit of just some cardstock, nothing too thick, but I like doing that because I just feel it gives the pocket a little more stability. You definitely do not have to do that. You can just glue your fabric in. I went ahead and I did the zigzag stitch again, and I think I might add a little bit of lace as well, I think. I might put it underneath like that, kind of poking out. I think that'll look okay. Let me cut myself just a little bit of this. So super simple base page idea, just making a fabric pocket and kind of just tearing this. I'm gonna see if I like this this look, where it makes the lace look a little disheveled. Let me see if I'm gonna like that. Kind of poking out back there. Or do I want it on top? I think I like it back behind it, like that. Or do I want the pretty side to poke out? Yeah, I think I like the kind of the ripped side hanging out. We'll see. We'll go with that. And I can always add some more lace on the front if I want. If I don't like that hanging out like that. I'm sorry if I'm not talking loud enough. When I start thinking, I get a little bit quieter. And then I'm just using my Fabri-Tac glue to glue that down in here. Cute. See, I like how there's a little like purple and red in the lines of the ledger paper, and that picks up on this fabric here. So push this down really well. Well, let me know down in the comments below if you are going to participate in this collaboration or follow along. And if you're going to post some videos, make sure you let me know. You can tag me in your video, and that way I'll be able to watch it. And also use the hashtag base pages PT. All right, so my journal is now ready to go. I like that hanging out like that. Isn't that cute? That little rough cut. And I do want to add something to the front of this as well. I'll have to look through my laces here. So I'll do that off camera, and the next video I'll do, if I've added some decorations to the cover, I'll let you know. But yeah, so my little journal is ready for this collaboration. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And yeah, I am going to be doing a giveaway. I'm going to make another one of these, and I have this wallpaper here, and I think it's stunning as well. So I might make it out of this wallpaper. So stay tuned for that, and I'll be giving you more details on the giveaway. All right, thanks everybody. You'll have a great evening, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.